Hello, everyone. Welcome to William in the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Atta. Atta is from Hungary, but he lives in England, in the UK. So let's see what Atta has to say. Enjoy the interview. So,
Yeah.
hello, Atta. How are you?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
I am
too.
fine, thank you. Still alive.
How was your day today?
It's not was too bad. We are in a new project with my partner. So it's a little bit exhausted sometimes. It's a new business what we try set up.
Mhm.
So it's sometimes quite busy. But yeah, still alive. And I'm here, so hey ho, everything okay.
Amazing. So, right now, you are working a project with your partner right now.
Yeah, so it was originally me. Yes, but I involved my partner too because I'm really bad in IT and I did need someone who helped me set up a couple of things online and registration and you know how it's work when you start a new business. It's never easy.
It's okay for you to talk about your business, or it's too
Yes,
early?
absolutely. No, I am so happy for that. It's one of my passions. So it's I am really not patient, sorry, my passion. Sorry about
It's okay.
my accent is horrible. So yeah, so it's one of my passion. We're doing a care business and we try do something different.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I am not too long ago in this country, so it can be sometimes challenging.
Uh-huh.
When I came in here, I start studying and I finished my master degree just
Wow.
last year, and I see our care really need something new and really need new blood. You know what I mean? And a lot of reform. What I know our government do too. So we have a lot of opportunity now
Mm-hmm.
to make something difference. And yeah, I'm really excited to do something by myself about what I think, what I feel, what is my experience. Yeah. So that's what we start to. Yeah.
Amazing. So your business about cars, you said.
It is about care. It's about social care.
Ah, social
To
care. I
care
see.
about people. Yes.
I see. Now I understand. Um, Amazing. So tell me where you're from, Ata.
I am from Hungary.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I'm East European. You can hear from my accent. Yeah, and I lived there all my childhood. I'm a country boy. Lived really close to Croatia, so in my whole hometown we speak Hungarian and Croatian too.
Oh wow. And how far are you from Budapest?
From my hometown, maybe 2 hour driving. But in my young adult time, I did live in Budapest.
I see. And what's the name of your town, your city, back in Hungary?
My hometown is Mohacs,
Okay.
but I lived in Budapest in my adult life. Yeah,
See. And why did you change from Hungary to England, Norwich?
yeah, Norwich especially. Yeah, so um, I didn't live in Hungary too long, to be honest. So I did live a little bit in America, in New
Ah,
York,
okay.
and I didn't. This didn't be my favorite, to be honest. For me, it's been a little bit too loud, too many impulse, and I had a really bad marriage in there. So I did go back to Hungary, and I got a job offer from England.
Wow.
And I said to the agent, "Yes, why not? I have time. I'm happy for learn new skills or just going back to my old skills and refresh them." And I didn't speak really English,
Mm-hmm.
so it's been good opportunity to learn and studying too. And I just said, why not? So I
Amazing.
am here now. Yeah.
And I believe your partner, he's English or he's from Hungary as well.
No, my partner is Greek. He lived in England much longer than me,
See?
maybe like 8 years ago.
Okay.
He's a Londoner originally,
Right.
but so he's a writer and an author. And because
Wow.
he did need a little time and a little space to make his new novel,
Mm-hmm.
he did move to Norfolk, to Norwich for a couple of years, and
Wow.
that's how we met. Yes.
Amazing. Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
great.
really multicultural, isn't it?
Absolutely, for sure. All right. So during the interview, I'm going to explore a little bit more about your career and also about your life overall. Okay.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
So before we start our journey within the magic box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself, or maybe something that not many people know about you.
Um, I don't know, I'm really an open book. So, um, yeah, people know about me if they really want, through my TikTok or my other social medias. But
Okay.
yeah, so my hobbies, I make music, electronic music.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
I'm really into art. I know I looks a little bit berry and sporty, have a beer, everything like that. But I am not. I'm quite artistic, little bit,
Amazing.
and love music. I did work in media in my own country.
Okay.
I've been let's say like a TV host, but it's been a funny show, a really cheap one, a
Inter-
morning one.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know what is so
That's very
interesting
interesting.
or something.
That's very interesting for sure. My
Is it?
goodness.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Ata, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and share your point of views?
Yeah.
Amazing. Welcome to William in the Magic Box. I have here a best full of random fun questions, okay? I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to relax before the first question, okay?
Yes. Sounds good.
Let's do it. Right, so before we start the game, during the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to answer or you don't want to talk about, I always can change, okay?
Yes.
First question for you is, do you consider
Yes.
yourself to be a spiritual person and how?
Yes. I'm a spiritual person. Um, I am from a country where everyone is a Christian. Most of
Mhm.
them are Catholic. However, my background is quite spiritual. In another way, my mom is Buddhist,
Yeah.
and my grandma being a really famous fortune teller in her young age.
Wow,
So I have a little different background than other people in my country. So yes, I feel I'm really spiritual and really listen to my heart and my feelings and my guts.
wow,
Yes,
amazing. And all your family are back in Hungary, I believe.
yes, yes.
Amazing. And which person in your family you feel more close to?
Mm, I am not sure. Maybe my grandma.
Oh, that's sweet. And why is that connection with your grandmother?
She been a really so she's passed away a few years ago,
Okay.
but I think she been in her life she been one of the most successful in my family. She didn't
Wow.
be rich or anything like that, but she came from a really hard situation. She been live in Serbia in the time Second World War,
Okay.
and she been Hungarian, Jewish, in the area where she been the biggest enemy, right? And originally she should be die, right? But she didn't, and as a 17 years old girl, she did survive, and she fight for her life and for her family, and she sneak out from the country, came to Hungary,
Wow.
and build up the life. And she been really successful. She made her university. She had two diplomas, two
Wow.
degrees, and she had three children. She been living communism. She had to. fight again a lot. You know, she had different beliefs, what had to in that country, but she survived, and she had a really long, happy marriage,
Mm-hmm.
and she been really healthy and really all right, and her mental had been absolutely fine till she been passed away, age 94. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
so she been a really hard and really tough lady. You know, this half Italian, half Hungarian Jewish lady. Can you imagine? With a
Very
lot of
strong.
temper. Yes,
Yeah.
but she been really hard to herself, and
Oh.
I seen the results. And yeah, I
What
think
was her
she is my idol.
what was her name?
Her name was Ilona.
Ilona.
It's a Hungarian name, yeah.
Amazing. And when you think about her, what's the best memory that comes to your mind, or what's the most beautiful lesson you've learned from her?
Okay, so being flexible
Mm-hmm.
and being up to date, whatever what is your age. So she start learning IT and programming on computer when she been 70 years old.
Wow.
And I remember everyone thought she's delusional. Like when you are 70 years old, you are retired already, right? So you have to just enjoy your life, knitting on the sofa. You know what I mean? And she basically finished the course, and she been much better in IT than her all children's and grandchildren's in that
Wow.
time.
That's
Yeah.
impressive. My God, beautiful. Whatever she is right now, she's smiling. Just listen to your beautiful words, for sure.
Maybe. Or she maybe criticized me why my grammar is not perfect in English, you know?
Next question. Next question for you is, what makes you really angry?
Oh, okay. I am not a really angry person, so it's hard. But I think um, you can make me so angry if you unprofessional
Mm-hmm.
or if you not kind and if you are not accountable.
And the opposite, what makes you like really happy? What makes you like the best of yourself?
Okay, I am really happy for easy things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know, when I have a day off and I just can't do nothing, I really like it. And so I am not sure. I think really easy things, really small things, like being with my partner or just listen some music
Mm-hmm.
or I love eat. I know you see only my face now, but I'm a quite big, chubby guy. So I love to eat and I love taste and yeah, just easy things, just enjoy life.
Do you like cooking as well?
Yes, I am not sure if I am the best in that,
Mm-hmm.
but yes, I quite like cooking.
I see. Okay. Next question. Let's do it. Before the next question, Ata, tell me, if I would come to Budapest for the very first time, tell me
Yeah.
what's a place, what's the postcard of Budapest that I cannot miss it? I need to visit.
Okay. Um, I am not sure if I am tourist friendly if I say that, but you should be go to the market in area 7 and eat langos in
Okay.
the market because it's lovely. It's not tourist friendly because it's not expensive, it's not fancy, and it's not really updated place. It's really local, but
Okay.
there is the best langos ever. What I had is basically like looks like pizza a little bit, or
Ah,
looks like a fried pastry, but
okay.
it's lovely. You have to try it.
What's the name again? Anchos.
It's langos.
Langos.
Yes,
Langos.
Exactly,
Wow.
yes.
That's the most traditional food in Hungary.
I am not sure. I don't think so. I think every tourist know about goulash, maybe.
Goulash.
But is the most, I don't know, most authentic in the way, like every weekend or time when you're going to the market,
Yeah.
you will eat some langos because it's easy, it's cheap, is tasteful enough, is fill you up, have a lot of garlic in that and a lot of cheese, so it's fill you up. It's good in a cold day, in winter or something. So it's a really authentic, but not something what we show for tourists
I see.
because it's too cheap. It's just something easy. Yeah.
I like that. I like to explore those local places where tourists they don't know, just local people. I love that.
Yes, yes, I love that too. I'm really agree with you. It's the best thing. Yeah.
Amazing. Next question is, would what would your theme song be if you had your own show?
Okay, I know what would be. It would be a talk show, right? Would be a Jerry Springer style talk show, and we would be mix up the song a little bit more dancey or more, I don't know, even dubstep or something, and it would be Miley Cyrus. Um, what is the song? Oh yeah, Twinkle song. Miley
Drink.
Cyrus Twinkle song. Yes,
I see.
it would be. Do
As
you
you
know the
mentioned,
song? Do you know the
I
song?
I think I do. I think I do. I'm not
Yeah,
sure. I think I
I
do.
think I think it would be because this song is about a weird dream and about a weird
Right.
feeling,
I see.
and I'm sure it would be because sometimes I feel my life is a little bit like that.
Hmm.
Sometimes a little bit random.
I see. And as you mentioned before that you love music, you are a musician. Most of your music, do you prefer like pop music or like from Miley Cyrus, or do you have other artists as well?
No, no, I like electro swing.
Okay.
That's what I make most of the time, some electro swing. But I like pop music or I love classical too.
I see.
So yeah.
Okay. Next question. Let's do it. Next question for you is, what season of the year you feel more connected with and why?
I think I love spring.
Mm-hmm.
Spring in spring have a lot of flower. I love
Yeah.
flowers. And you just really feel you getting alive from the rest. So I love it.
And is your birthday around springtime or not?
No, it's not. My birthday is June,
Okay.
uh, but somehow it's too hot for me, and I don't enjoy anymore. When I've been a kid, I did, but summer is not my time.
Do you see yourself living in England for a long while or not?
Yes, I am really grateful for England. I
Mm-hmm.
know uh, um, a lot of people, especially from East Europe or you know from outside, have a lot of, I don't know, critiques and they nagging a lot. I'm not a naggy person, is first, but second, um, England been really accepted me as a worker, as a student, as a person. Um, give me a lot of opportunity
Mm-hmm.
to learn, studying, live in peace. Um, in my country, I am a secondary citizen because my private life,
Mm-hmm.
and here I got every opportunity to growing, to live in peace, and in 5 years I made myself. So I am so grateful for living here, and if I can live here longer, I'm so happy for that.
Amazing. And so how long you've been living in England for?
Not 5 years ago yet, so four
Oh,
and a half.
I
Yes.
see. Almost there. Okay. Ready for another one?
Yes.
Let's do it. Next question. Right. Next question is, what is one food you could eat for the rest of your life?
Um, Chips, of course. And okay, so maybe if it's a more serious food, maybe pork stew.
I love it.
Yeah, I love
Wow.
it too.
Wow.
Yeah,
Your partner
something with meat.
your partner likes cooking as well or not?
Yes, I think so, but he don't like cook too complicated food. More
I
some light things. Yeah,
see. What's the biggest difference between both of you and the biggest similarity, you and your partner?
with my partner.
Yeah.
Okay, so our biggest similarity, I think, is we are both um, little bit black and white person.
Hmm.
So yeah, and we are both really spiritual.
Nice.
I think the most difference is okay. He is so. I think it is about our shape because I'm a bearish person. Um, he looks like a bodybuilder. So basically, he's really muscly. His lifestyle is really about going to gym weekly 4 times and really count his calorie and
Wow.
count his I don't know how many calorie he burn when he do something. He have a lot of application about that, and basically I just eat a burger. And what is a lovely thing in that, like we love each other that much, we don't try change the other.
Amazing. That's very important. Wow.
Yeah,
That's great. That's great. I think that's the main key. When you don't, you love the person the way they are. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's the main thing. Cool.
yeah, absolutely.
Next question. Let's do it. Right. Before the next question, tell me something. As you mentioned about, how much you like living in England, but how for you? How was for you being a gay boy? I believe you're a gay guy. Yes, I believe.
Yes, yes.
How was for you being gay back in Hungary? Did you have the support of your family? It was difficult for you. Tell me a little bit about it if you can.
Um, okay, so um, in my age, when I've been teenager, it's been a bit difficult, and
Hmm.
it's been a little bit weird because in Budapest we had the biggest gay tourism in Europe in that
Wow.
moment, but countryside people didn't accept homosexuality. I did
Okay.
live in countryside. My family didn't accept that easy,
Hmm.
and it's been that age when they took me to psychiatric doctors
Okay.
and try cure my issue. What this didn't work, of course. It's been a little bit interesting because I did already learn in Budapest, so I see this world.
Hmm.
My family lived in countryside, so they really believed it. I need cure.
Yeah.
I really understood what is. So it's been a little bit hard time. But I keep so basically I give ultimate for my family, and I
Mhm.
said I love them. Everything's super good. However, I will live this lifestyle, or I just will be myself,
Of course.
and it's up to them if they accept or not. However, if I will have a partner, um, I don't will, I don't will close out my partner. So
Hmm.
in a little while, if I have to choose where I will celebrate Christmas, New Year, I don't know, birthday, whatever what, anniversaries, I will choose my partner. So they close themselves out if they don't join to my life.
I see.
And I said to them, you don't have to answer to me, just acting how you decided. And they need they been need maybe a week, and they came back and they didn't say anything, just ask if I have a boyfriend, maybe I should invite for dinner, you know. So
Nice.
they just changed because they knew what if I say something, I'm serious. So I don't will just say something, but after don't do anything. So if I said to them, I will choose my partner, I will choose. So they
Wow.
just, yeah.
I think they
So
decide.
for me, it's never been too hard because I just did how I believed. Yeah.
Wow, that's very, very powerful, Atta. And I totally understand your point. And I think in the end of the day, they didn't want to lose you. So the way they can keep you close to
Yeah.
them, it's accepting you. That's how I see.
Yeah. 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 But I
Mhm.
know in my country, a lot of other man or boy
It's,
have a much harder time
yeah.
still, um, especially with the new laws, what is just happened a couple of years ago. So now we are in my country, every gay people potential predators in law. What is crazy, but so now it can be hard
Hmm.
for these people. So I've been so lucky because I did work in TV, I did work in media a little bit, I did work in care where a lot of gay people work. So
Hmm.
actually, it's been all right for me, and I did live in the capital, so it's been
Beautiful.
okay. Yeah.
Amazing. Next question is good question. If you're not yourself, would you like to be yourself?
Yes.
Tell me
Yeah.
why.
I'm happy with myself. Okay, so um if we think about what is my details, I'm a quite happy person and a pleased person. Um I am relatively healthy.
Hmm.
Um I I have good family, I have friends, I have a lovely partner. Um I'm I love my job, I love my life. Um yes, I have a little belly, but I can work on it.
That's it.
That's it basically. I'm a happy person. I love my life.
Wow. It's funny saying that because I can feel that. I can feel that you're very confident, you like yourself, I think it's visible. I can feel your energy. Besides that, amazing.
Oh,
Great.
okay, cool. Yeah, I had problems when I've been teenager, but it's been 20 years ago, so
Yeah,
I am all right now.
I think all of us we have those troubles in life just
Yeah,
to build the person you are right now. I think
yes,
everything helps.
absolutely. Yes,
Yeah.
I am agree. Yeah.
3 questions left. Let's do it.
Okay.
Next question is tell us something that you have done that you feel very proud of yourself.
Okay. So I'm I'm really proud of what I just do now.
Hmm.
Um, so I know I don't want to be big-headed, okay? But I really love the fact I did it, and it's been a big challenge. So I came this country 4.5 years ago, and I I made my studying level 3, level 4, level 5, level 7. Next year, I'm going to the doctorate level,
Wow.
and from care assistant I've been go through as a senior carer, as a deputy manager, as a care coordinator, as a manager, as a multiple registered manager. I don't know. I did manage from Norwich till Leicester, branches everywhere. And now I'm doing my own business in 5 years.
That's
And
amazing.
you still can hear it's been really challenging for me because my language is still not perfect. So I'm so proud of that. And I'm really happy for do that because it just was an amazing journey and it still didn't end.
Amazing. Wow, it's great to see how, you've been stepping up like all the way, step by step, and now you are literally doing your business. That's incredible.
Yes, and it was a lot of work. So
Of
I
course.
know some people say, yeah, it's been easy to him for this, for that. Or, yeah, everyone can do that. Yes, everyone can do that. But I did work in Corona when we had Corona, you remember, in lockdown, and I work in care. So I did work over 300 hours monthly. and
Wow.
made my studying too.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
So it's a lot of work. So I just see the result, and I'm so happy for it. At the moment, I'm mentoring few people and coaching for other managers, and I telling for them every time, like whatever what you do, if you love it and you do it, like the machine, just do it, and you put energy in that, and you love what you do, it will coming back. It will have a result, and my life is just really um, proof of that. If you do it, it will happen.
amazing. Great. Two questions left. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Before the next question, tell me what's the biggest joy of working healthcare and what's the most challenging part, in your opinion?
Okay, so I think the community, the best part.
Mm-hmm.
So you have really, it sounds cringe or cheesy, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. You have really special connection with your service users, with your colleagues, with your managers, with everyone who work around you, and you don't want to lose it. We are a little bit maniac, be honest, carers. I still identify myself as a carer because yes, I'm manager and business owner, blah blah blah, whatever. I'm still a carer, yeah. Uh, we are just a little bit obsessed for our job because these special connections is just amazing. So
Amazing.
it's the best part. What I have to more say, the worst part.
Yeah, the most challenging part. Yeah, the most
Okay,
difficult.
I think the challenging part. So we have two challenging part. One is if you have too big ego, you cannot really work in there because you serving people,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes so your big thing is your big goal is keep them dignity,
Mm-hmm.
but to keep them dignity you cannot treat someone from upstairs, so you have to really go down for that person, and you
Yeah,
have to understand, yes, this person may be not nice to me, not nice to nice not nice with me, have maybe some mental health issues, or maybe aggressive with me, maybe spit on my face, and I have to say, because I'm serving this person, I have to say something nice. I have to change it somehow, and we should be in one side. But I cannot do if I treat down that person. So I have to say, yes, I am the carer. I am who give the service. I still have to keep my dignity too, but serving is one thing what is so hard. Break down your ego,
yeah,
and don't think you are down. You are not down. You are not a horrible trash. Just have to do the serving. So it's really hard. And the second is because it can be quite physical job, and a
mm-hmm.
lot of night shift, lot of day shift, working as much as possible, and it's not really well paid job. So if you wanna earn good enough, you have to work a lot. So there's a lot of hours from your life,
Mm-hmm.
and is really can ruin your body if you don't be careful, and if you don't follow the regulations and the rules what have to, even in moving and handling or whatever. I see a lot of people who ruined their body in this job,
Oh, I see.
and at the moment, because they never been rich, never been financially successful, they are struggling now, and they are on some PIP or other benefit, what is not enough for do them life, but and they are still young, maybe still just 60 years old, 50 something, but they ruin them body. So it's a big challenge to don't ruin them your own body, but still do the job. So somehow have to find a balance.
I see. Interesting.
Yes.
Next question is, what is your
Okay.
spirit animal?
Oh, my spirit animal. Okay. It should be a real animal or it can be a fictional animal.
Could be fictional as well.
Okay, so I'm sure it would be a unicorn. I love unicorns. Okay, so I have a lot of things. What is unicorn? Just next to me, I have a unicorn
Oh,
bottle.
sweet,
Uh,
sweet.
Everywhere is unicorn around me. I love them. So if it's a fictional, must be unicorn.
And why this connection with unicorn?
Um, I think it's just something whatever. If you are a man, a woman, child, or adult, if I say to you a unicorn, you think something magical, something really surprising, sometimes really, cheerful thing. I think that's why I like them.
Oh, that's sweet. I love that. Ready for the last question?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's do it. Last one. Before the last question, Atta, during your career working healthcare, tell me a
Yes.
moment or a situation that you're never gonna forget, always gonna have a special place in your heart for any reason.
Okay. Can this be a serious one?
Absolutely. Yeah, comes to your mind the
Okay.
first one, of course.
Okay. So it's a weird thing. I am in care 18 years ago. Please don't count it. Don't count my age. Okay. So 18 years ago, it's enough. Um, and I don't know how it's happened, but my favorite client ever is in England. Because I've been working in other countries, but somehow, few years ago, I had my favorite clients ever. She had, I don't say names and too many
Of
details,
course.
but
Of course.
just for the condition. So she had dementia and she had schizophrenia in the same time. And she been really old, like a really elderly lady with a really fragile body. Okay,
Mhm.
but she been so aggressive. No one didn't like her, right? Everyone been afraid to work with her because actually she spit medication on you, she slapped you, she grabbed you, she started shouting to you, she called you names, everything. I literally been fall in love with her. I loved her so
Oh,
much because the scene behind is it's been more just anger from she cannot do anything to change her condition or change her life situation. And she been a really interesting lady. She had an amazing life. She been really creative, and she did a lot of charity in the world.
wow.
So I knew she must be an amazing person, and I will dig in. Still, I don't will find that amazing person. So I did work with her a couple of years ago. I did everything to her, right? She been unhappy every time, and she never been pleased. But I tried. I did go buying. I've been her key worker, so I did go for shopping to her, like buying her clothes. So I knew she loved long dresses and long skirts. So I did go for another town, what is over 1.5 hour, to buy to her a sparkly one. Yeah. So I did go back. She been happy, and I did go whatever where really long, really far for a lot of things for her. She started a little bit getting better with me. However, she's still been naughty. But what was the best moment with her? I've been there when she been passed away. It's been a really fortunate moment. I loved it.
Oh my
So
God.
basically, she been so peaceful. So she did died in my arm actually,
Oh my God.
and yeah, it was amazing.
Wow.
And
Wow.
and and she had a couple of words with me before she died, but she didn't been clear already. But it was so nice. When someone dying, you really see the last sight. What is I think is a sacred moment. To be honest, she
Wow.
passed away, and she been really peaceful in that time, really comfortable. Everything was okay. So I opened the window to her, right? And after is a secret, so don't say to my old manager. But I stolen one of her little teddy bear,
Oh,
so it's still in my apartment.
wow.
So I kept it, and yeah, she is with me every time.
God. Look, I got
Yeah.
goosebumps now. Beautiful story. That's a beautiful story. I think, you know, I think the lesson I take from it as well, what I've learned through this story, beautiful story, is sometimes, you know, people, they are not a bad person. They are just being, you know, frustrated or
Yeah,
angry with something, and sometimes
yeah,
just they need just someone to understand them, to
yeah,
understand, to listen to them, or to give them some love or some attention, special
yes,
attention. That's what they need.
yes,
And
yes.
I couldn't see any other person better than you to do that, because I know how much you love your job, how much you do
Yeah,
it. And you took as a challenge. You know, people, they didn't
yeah,
like
yeah,
her, but you said, you know what, let me connect with her somehow. And you did
yeah.
it. And I'm sure the fact that she passed away in your arms, I think just because she trusts you, and because she said, okay, you know what, is the best place for me to say goodbye. And I think that's powerful,
Maybe.
beautiful.
I'm happy to believe it. It sounds really good. Uh, be honest. I think the person who are nasty, they are struggling. They are nasty for a reason, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I had a lovely man here on the show, from America, and he said once something that I always gonna remember. He said, William, people, no one was born as a bad person. All of us, we
Yes.
have good intentions, yeah, in life, but
Yes.
sometimes life, you know, molds you, taking direction that makes you the person you are today. So
Yes.
I think all of us, we have both sides. We have the good and the bad side as well. And
Yes. Absolutely.
sometimes the bad side just, you know, explode and we cannot control. And sometimes we need to understand and put ourselves in their shoes, because sometimes it can happen to us. You know what I
Yes.
mean? It can happen to us. So sometimes be understanding. And I think for you to be able to take this, you know, this opportunity with her, I think it's because you need to have another level of being a sensitive person, a spiritual person, for you to be able to understand that. So that's why I
Yes.
think you loved her, and you took this challenge. And wow, what a beautiful
Yes.
story! I'm so glad you shared
Yes.
that. Beautiful.
You know what? I think I am not a special person. I think in England we have a lot of thousands and thousands care workers
Yeah,
who have a lot of this type of story and a lot of passion what they do and a lot of care and kindness. Unfortunately, we sometimes treat down the care industry, but they just really didn't show. But they are amazing people. I've worked with a lot amazing people who really
yeah.
care and really try be kind in every situation.
I'm gonna share with you another story. I had a lovely lady here on the show. She's from near Birmingham in the UK. Her interview went live a few weeks ago, and she was working healthcare for over 27 years, I think, a long
Okay.
time. And she's retired now. And she said to me that she was working with this couple, and they had dementia as well. And that
Mm-hmm.
she was serving them breakfast. And one point, she was serving the breakfast, and the lady said to her husband, you're not gonna give tip for her because they thought they were in a hotel. How beautiful!
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't. She started pretend that, you know, she let them believe that they were in a
Yes.
hotel. And it
Yeah.
was so beautiful, the story. You know what I mean? And she said she felt so good about it. And I think
Yeah.
that's what's about healthcare. It's about you adjust yourself to the situation. You know what I mean? For you to understand more, to have this
Yeah.
extra thought, extra, you know, care. I think that's what's about. And I'm sure a lot of people in healthcare, they'd have that, because as you said, for you to be there, you need to like your job, you need to understand,
Yeah.
you need to, as you said, your ego needs to be educated, your ego,
Yes.
you need to understand those things. I think for you to be in healthcare, and I'm sure a lot of professionals out there, they know very well what I'm talking about. I think
Yeah.
that's the main key. Beautiful, beautiful.
Mhm.
Last question is, do you have any nicknames?
Um, Basically, Atta is a nickname.
I was about to ask you that, because I was like, this
Yeah.
very unusual name. So tell me about it.
Yes. Yes. So my full name is Attila,
Ah,
but I don't really use it because it's a really it's been a really popular name when I've been born. So every second person in my age is Attila in Hungary. Is the one thing. Other, I found it a little bit feminine, the
ah,
sound, because the
interesting.
and and I don't know, it just somehow came Atta is easier. It's easier for other languages to
Okay. Yeah.
adopt my name. Yeah, but
But
some people call me Bob
why?
because old generation sometimes not able to pronounce Ata.
Ah,
And
I
when
see.
I see their struggle, I give them the opportunity or the option. If you cannot say darling, just call me Bob. I'm happy with that. And sometimes they call me Bob.
But tell me something now. I'm curious about something. I worked actually with Attila, a lovely man called Attila from Hungary before in the past. I worked with a few people from Hungary, lovely people. And
Huh?
but usually when the person is called Attila, they have Atta, or it's just happened to you this nickname.
No, no, no. We have a lot of nickname for Attila. So we
Ah,
have, I don't know, Ata, Ati, Atish,
I see.
Ates, Ater. Yeah, a lot of
Okay,
things. Yeah.
I I understand now. Right, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. I'm going to give away some words, just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Let's start with family,
Grandma.
money,
Work.
fear,
Lost.
life,
Die.
okay? Love,
Pink.
sex,
Good.
good. Religion,
Um, Judging.
politics,
Needless.
friendship,
Important.
desire.
Nothing come my mouth.
Okay,
Yeah.
not a
Yeah.
problem.
Nothing.
Um, one word for regret,
Nothing.
success,
Work.
wish,
Soul.
happiness.
Life.
One word for England,
Politeness.
one word for Hungary.
Trouble.
And the last one now, healthcare, one word.
Obsess.
Okay. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your lovely partner for a coffee, and I'm going to
Okay.
ask him, define Atta in one positive word and one negative word only, what he would say.
Okay. I think positive what he would say is maybe patience and kindness,
Mhm.
or I don't know what he would choose. Um, Negative about me or about our relationship?
About you.
About me, straightforward.
Okay. Okay. Some people would see there's a quality that
Mm. Oh, okay. Yeah, but it can be sometimes too much. You know
I
what I
know what
mean?
I mean. I know, I totally understand. Right, let's play now Atta in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But before you ask him the question, what's your favorite Hungarian word?
Word.
Yeah.
Mm, okay. Okay. So I have one. It's not my favorite, but it's something what is come up with my partner just a couple of days ago, and it's about a word what is basically nearly like phobia. However, is a feeling when you're afraid and you feel disgusted in the same time.
Okay.
And in a lot of language, you don't have word for it, so it's a little bit special word, and it's a Hungarian word, and they say iszony,
Inson?
iszony,
Insomnia?
yes.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. Just made my day now. Learned something new. Actually, I was talking, as I told you before, I was working with some lovely people from Hungary, and I had a
Oh,
lovely friend called Rita, and
oh,
she told me once that Hungarian language, you don't see similarity with other languages. It's unique, isn't it? There's no
yes.
similarity. She told me that once.
Yes, yes. Yes, it's
Absolutely.
true because we are not from Europe originally. So
Yeah.
1,000 years ago, we came from Asia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that's
Amazing.
why we don't have similarity with German or English or Slavish language.
Yeah, because I remember talking to her, and of course, she was telling me some words. You're talking about, Hungary. We were talking about Brazil, and I remember talking about languages. And I remember she telling
Yeah.
me that there are no
Yeah.
similarity with other language. Yeah,
No,
Hungarian.
yes, yeah.
Okay, you can ask me a question now, Ata.
Okay. So if you have to choose one of your um oh, what did the boy ask? Just a second. Yeah. Yeah, so if you have to lose some ability, what would be from these three? Your your hearing, your seeing, or your speaking, your voice?
Oh wow, great question. My God, I had over 1,000 interviews on the show, and
Yeah.
nobody asked me this question yet.
Good.
Wow, you put me in the spot straight away. Okay, so hearing, speaking, or seeing.
Or seeing, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest to you. The first thing that I think about would be hearing, and I'll tell you why. Because I like to express myself. I like to talk. There's something about expressing yourself that for me, I think would find very difficult for me to be not be able to express myself. And I
Uh-huh.
think talking would be very difficult for me to manage this ability.
Yes.
Is seeing as well. I think to be honest with you, I think people when they don't have ability of seeing, the sight, I think it's a really, I mean, I think it's really hard for you to lose your sight because imagine for you not to be able to see the world, to see things. I think when you're
Yeah.
born already, blind, without seeing, I think it's okay in a way because that's how you've been born. You know what I mean? You
Yes.
don't see much, but I think when you lose your sight, I think that's something that must be really, really difficult. And of course, hearing is difficult because I love music as well. I love to hear things, But if I need to change to choose between three of them, I think I would do hearing because I
Okay.
think, yeah, talking for me, I talk a lot, so for me it'd be difficult for me not
Okay.
to stop talking. So yeah, that's my answer
Okay, I
to you.
understand. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah,
Wow.
I would lose my speak. I don't
Yeah.
mind to lose my speak, yes.
Wow.
Because I need listen for people. A lot of people
Mhm.
talk to me, so I have to understand them. And I don't like read that much.
I see. There you go. It's interesting to see how people see in a different way, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, it says a lot. I like to talk a lot, and you're a good listener. That's good. You're a good listener. Did you enjoy the interview, Ata?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you made me thinking about myself and about my my things. Little bit
Thank you.
about my family too.
No, thank you so much. I think I'm so glad, we connected. I'm glad that you accept my invitation. And I'm gonna tell you something now. I really got touched by the story you told me about this beautiful lady. And also I could feel your passion about your job, about, working healthcare. And I think it's beautiful because, you are helping people, you are living you are touching people's lives, you know what I mean, with
Yeah.
your job, with your caring, and it's genuine. You meant to be doing that, you know what I mean. It's so visible that I think you're born for that, because I think I can feel your passion about your job, about helping people. And I think that's it's a gift. It's a gift, Art, because not everyone can do that. And I think when you're born, with this ability to look after people, I think it's a gift for sure. And as you said, it's not easy. You give a lot of your time, about a lot, your physical as well, about, your mentally as well. There's a lot involved, but still there, you're smiling, you're giving your best. And I think it's fascinating. You just made my day now, just with this story and with this passion about your job. So thank you very much for
Thank you
being
so
the
much.
show. I love it. I really liked it. But
Thank
before
you.
you, before you go, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
Okay. Positive messages. It will be a little bit more strict than the others, but I
Okay.
think a lot of people live in denial.
Hmm.
and not only denial, but blaming. And we shouldn't do that. I
Hmm.
understand everything have a reason. Maybe
Yeah.
have some other people involved why I am, I don't know, feel something, why I cannot do something, why. But I think today we are all really in the mindset. We 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 think we don't have to own the situation. I don't talk about if someone is a victim. I think something what we're doing with our life, we have to own the situation and we have to own our actions. If we do, we will be a happy person every time because at least we will see if we can change on it or cannot change on it. If I cannot change, it's fine, but it's still a consequences. It's
Yeah.
still something what is outcome. But I have to deal with myself. I am gay. I am Jewish. I am foreigner. Um, my partner have health conditions.
Hmm.
Um, so I have a lot of cards what I can play with,
Yeah.
right? I can play all the world, yeah. But I don't do, and we shouldn't do. We shouldn't play our cards just because we can. I think our generation is a little bit screwed up because this mindset. And if
I
we
love
just
that.
own our situation and being accountable to ourselves, we will be much happier.
Absolutely. I love the message and it says everything. I think you need to take responsibilities and understand that there are people in worst situation than ourselves. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think if you write down every day or sometime a list of good things that you have in your life, you're never gonna complain about anything because we have a lot and sometimes we forget that's how much we
Yes.
have. So
Yes.
I understand. Thank you so much. How do I say thank
Thank
you in
you.
Hungarian?
You say köszönöm?
Köszönöm.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Regards to your partner, and it was a pleasure having you on the show. Okay, thanks so much,
Thank
Art.
you so much. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Take care. Good night.
Thank you. Good night. Bye bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website www.williamandthemagicbox.com and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye. See you next time.